Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, folks. My name is P3 Guy, and thank you for tuning in to another Minecraft video. So today we have another episode of Minecraft Machines, but we have a special for you guys. We have a 2-for-1 special for you today, okay? So I'm excited to show you what we've got built here, and let's get right into it. So let's get right here. So what we're going to be building today are fertilizer machines, okay? You can see one iteration here in front of us. So let me give you a brief tour. So what we're using here is sugarcane. What you guys can probably notice is we have these 3 channels, 1, 2, 3, and we have some water all funneling here. So what's going to happen is as these sugarcane are collected, they're going to fall through these hoppers into these composters, which are going to, after they're filled up with sugarcane, make bone meal, which are then going to be funneled through these hoppers and then into this chest. You can see we already have 7 bone meal here. Okay, so how does this exactly work? As you guys may or may not know, sugarcane usually grows 3 blocks tall. So you can see 1, 2, 3. We have pistons located here on that 2nd level, and then on this 3rd level, what we have are observer blocks. So the way these work is whenever a block goes in front of these observer blocks, it emits a redstone signal, okay? So you can see down all these channels we have redstone, so that once these sugarcane grow to that 3 block high, that observer block will notice that they have grown that tall, emit a signal which will power these blocks below the redstone, powering the pistons, which will chop off the sugarcane right at that 2nd level, dumping the 2nd and 3rd growth stages into these channels to be collected, composted, and then make your bone meal. So let's see if we can see if any of these are almost ready to go, so I can give you guys a brief demonstration. Doesn't look like it, so we'll cheat a little bit. Let me fill up this row with some sugarcane, and then okay, we'll fill up this back row as well. So normally you would just sit here and wait for them to grow, but so I can show you guys how it works, we'll just artificially grow them, okay? So once I place this 3rd block, it should notice that the sugarcane has grown 3 tall, and then both of these rows should be pushed out and we should see this sugarcane collected. So let's see how this works. 3, 2, 1, go! So there you go. As you guys can see, it pushed out both of those channels and they're all being collected and composted there. So that one just went. So we should have, yep, you can see we got 2 more bone meal just from those 2 rows going. So it's an idle machine, guys. There's no input or interaction needed by you in order for this to run. So yeah, it's you guys, this gives you the freedom to go do any activities you want, and let this run and do work for you in the background, collecting bone meal so that you can grow your trees or your farmed food quicker. So very useful. As you guys can tell, it's not 100% efficient. You won't get every single piece of sugarcane. You can see this one here is stuck on top of the observers. Every once in a while I'll see one here stuck on the sand like that. So you won't get every piece of sugarcane, but just the fact that this is an idle machine and you can walk away and let it run by itself, that's okay, guys. It's okay if we don't get every single piece, because I'm telling you, you walk away for a little bit of time and come back, this whole chest will be filled. Okay, so that's alright if we don't get every single piece. One way to make it a little bit more efficient is you technically don't need 2 composters. What you could do, get rid of one, redirect this hopper into this one here, so that what you're doing now is as it's collecting all that sugarcane, it's funneling it all into one composter. So theoretically you should be able to collect bone meal twice as quickly if you just have one. But I like 2 just because, 1, I mean, it's not symmetrical. I like things to be symmetrical, so maybe a little OCD that way. But 2, like I said, guys, I mean, this thing's going to be running for you in the background, and you're going to have so much bone meal you won't even know what to do with it, okay? So it's alright to have 2. I think it looks a little nicer, and yeah, like I said, you do not need to get any quicker bone meal because you're going to have too much. So there's one iteration, guys. Like I promised you, this is a 2-for-1 special. So if you guys just sit tight, we'll be right back and show you the other version. So stay tuned. Welcome back, folks. As you can see, pretty similar machine, but one major difference is we are no longer using sugarcane. We're using cacti instead. So another thing you guys might notice too right off the bat is there are no redstone components at all in this machine. In the sugarcane iteration, we had the observer blocks and the redstone going down the channels as well as the pistons. For this one, all you really need to do is let the cacti grow. There's no redstone components at all necessary. So right away, some of those expensive crafting components that you guys needed for the other farm are no longer necessary. So let's take a look at this one. The way this farm works, or this machine works, really has to do with the way cacti interact with other blocks in the Minecraft world. So what you guys may or may not be aware of, cacti, just like sugarcane, typically grow 3 blocks tall. However, cacti cannot grow if there's a block next to it. So what you guys can see here is we have fence posts off center a little bit just next to the cacti, right at that second level. So as the cacti grow, that second level will notice, oh crap, there's a block right next to me. It'll pop off down into the water channel, be collected in our composters, and work the same way as our sugarcane. Alrighty, so that's going to wrap it up for today's video, guys. As always, please remember to leave a like and a comment if you'd like to see how I built either of these two machines behind me. And also, as always, thanks for tuning in to this Minecraft video, and we'll see you next time for another Minecraft machine. Take care, all.